Okay, the standard technique here, when you're rotating a triangle 90 degrees about a centre, in this case 0, 0, is to take some tracing paper, trace your triangle out, and then rotate your tracing paper 90 degrees. And you can always tell if you've rotated the tracing paper 90 degrees because an arrow that was pointing up will now point across. So put that arrow on your tracing paper, and when it's pointing at exactly 90 degrees, you'll know you've turned it the correct place. Now I can't actually show you that on the iPad, but what I can show you is where it will go using another technique. I've drawn a line from the centre to the bottom right, and also if I were to draw my triangle and then rotate that on my tracing paper, I'll see that it will turn and look like this. So I've just really got to know where will this bit go to. So a 90-degree angle will bring it down to there. So now that bottom part, so this part here corresponds with that. So I look at the length here, which is 3, draw that line across 3, and then I look at the length here, that is 2, which will now be going straight down there, so we'll draw that in. And that's where my triangle ends up. But as I say, if you use tracing paper, it's quite a bit easier, and you'll be able to get it exactly right. Just drawing the dots on the lines, join them up with a ruler, and it'll look perfect. So in part 2, we need to describe fully the single transformation which maps shape P onto shape Q. So it's fairly obvious it's an enlargement, so we'll write that down first. The scale factor can be found fairly easy by just looking at two corresponding lengths. So if we look at the base length, it's 2 in P, and it is 6 altogether. It's from 3 up to 9, so that's 6, so it's an enlargement scale factor 3. But the tricky bit is finding the centre. Now what we need to do is draw lines through the corresponding points. So we'll take the top left and the bottom right, and we'll see where they join up. So if you take a ruler and you join this point to this point, you'll see it goes through here. Do the same, joining this point to this point, you'll see it'll go through 0, 1. So 0, 1 is the centre. I can try and draw a rough sketch here because I can't get a ruler onto my iPad, but you can see roughly that it's coming out. Right, we'll just have another go at that one. No, I can't do it now, but it's roughly correct. It does go through 0, 1. I'm sure you'll see that if you do it with a ruler on the exam paper itself. So centre, give the correct coordinate 0, 1. Okay, and we should really say centre somewhere. Okay, and that gives you all the marks.